I'm Steve Johnson, News Director for theDove TV. Check out our other videos and visit our website at theDove.us. Thanks. Good evening, I'm Steve Johnson. Be sure to get our app on your smartphone or tablet. You can also watch theDove on our website or on our Roku channel. Well, from the Dove newsroom at this hour, an attorney for wealthy eccentric Robert Durst says his client's extradition to Los Angeles to face a murder charge is being delayed because prosecutors in New Orleans are considering charges against him. Attorney Dick DeGuerin made the remarks outside the courthouse after an extradition hearing today. Durst arrested in New Orleans over the weekend in the death of his friend Susan Berman, who was shot to death in Los Angeles back in 2000. Germany says it won't recognize Russia's annexation of Crimean Peninsula 1 year after a referendum that Ukraine said was illegitimate. The comments by a German government spokesman came just before Ukraine's President Petro Poroshenko was due to meet with German Chancellor Merkel. The issue of Crimea's status has taken a back seat in recent efforts to broker a peace deal for eastern Ukraine, where government forces are battling separatists backed by Russia. However, Merkel has been a key figure in those talks. Germany is also concerned about the worsening human rights situation in Crimea, where non-Russian minorities have been targeted. The fight between federal and local educational standards continues in Oregon. Recently, Portland teachers' representatives voted to oppose a battery of tests related to Common Core standards. Those are standards in English language arts and math that filter to local schools where students are evaluated on the curriculum. Dr. Phil Long is the principal at Cascade High School and previously was superintendent of schools in the Medford district. He says the opposition to Common Core comes in part because of national standards that might not sync exactly with the classroom experience.
Anyone who's gone through schooling, which is probably about everyone in the United States, has had the experience where something happens in the classroom and then when it relies on a test, the test might not exactly align with what goes on in the classroom. Or if that's the only thing that's going to determine my grade, it puts a lot of stress on learners. And so now that shoe is kind of on the foot of educators.
Long says his current focus is on making sure students from his school are competitive with those in other districts, while adding in the component of critical thinking for those students who graduate. Leaders of the Confederated Tribes of Warm Springs say they're close to bankruptcy and want a federal investigation into alleged financial mismanagement. The Bend Bulletin reports the Confederation has asked the U.S. Department of Interior's Office of Inspector General for an investigation in early March. Well, let's take a look now at what we can expect on the weather scene, brought to you by Grange Co-op. For Northern California, a good chance of rain continuing tonight, low of 41, then sunny tomorrow and 62, sunny and 66 for Wednesday. As we move into the Klamath Basin, good chance for rain also tonight, a low of 37, then clearing tomorrow with a high of 58, mostly sunny on Wednesday with a high of 63. As we head along the Oregon coast, only a slight chance of rain tonight, a low of 47. Slight chance of rain tomorrow as well with a high of 58 and 63 and mostly sunny for Wednesday. As we move into the Central Oregon area bend, a 60% chance of rain tonight, low of 38. 20% chance tomorrow with a high of 56, then sunny on Wednesday and 60. And for Southern Oregon in the Medford and Grants Pass area, 60% chance of rain tonight, a low of 43. Sunny both Tuesday and Wednesday with a high of 67 for Wednesday. That's news and weather here on the Dove.